think I figured this out now. Had some technical difficulties over there for a second. There I am. Hmm. Ah, yeah, that's right. The latency happens when Pro Tools is open. Anyway, doesn't matter. What's up, guys? Just giving some time here. I haven't been on social media. I deactivated it about a month ago. And that's because I needed a break from a lot of things. A lot of that is my own mental well-being. This hasn't, since March, this hasn't been the easiest time for me. Because not only did we have to stop what we're doing, just as everyone has, but I had my own sets of personal issues with the people I was involved with, as far as, our business goes and all that stuff. And personal relationships, they intertwine with each other. So, as okay with the decisions that I've made, it still fucking sucks that it is the way it is. I'm upset about it. No one else seems to be upset. I guess people more angry than upset. I'm actually upset about it. But it is what it is, and just on top of everything else, with dealing with the everyday situation of of life, figuring out how to make ends meet, especially since there's no assistance coming our way, because the powers that be don't feel like we need the help. And just everyone's shitty attitude towards everything that's happening. Like, I just had to disengage from everything, and figure out what my next moves were, what I had to do, and just make my get my sanity back, feel better. And yeah, it was a difficult time there for a while. I was just way in my head. A lot of things that go into it. It's not just one thing. If people think I'm upset just because of one thing, it's not that, man. It's a lot that goes into it. A lot of worries about the future. There's a lot of people I miss. There's a lot of, just a lot. So anyway, I disengaged. I tried my best to reassess my situation, see what I can do to move forward, and just try to feel better, man. It's hard in this climate, but I feel like I'm going in the right direction. And this past week was actually the first time that I've, since Hadron Collider was released, this week was the first time I've touched Pro Tools and have done anything. Just because I've never felt so demotivated in my whole fucking life. So yeah, that whole this last month, I really hadn't touched Pro Tools until this week, where I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this fucking song since I can remember. It's a Corrosion of Conformity song. It's off Deliverance. It's called 7 Days. And even from the moment, the first few years of picking up a guitar, I remember going to Tommy Tech's house. Tom Logan, most of you know him as. I remember going to his house and trying to figure out this song because the harmony and the verse was so fucking cool. And since that time, like, me and him have like flirted with the idea of like covering that song, and that was fucking well over 20 years ago, almost 25 years, more like 24 years. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta get back into the groove of recording and playing music and doing something like that. So I decided to record 7 Days by Corrosion of Conformity. I released the song on Patreon, the mix that I'm working with. I'm super happy with how it came out. I'll tell you that. Fucking, it's probably the most. Let's see, I got like 33 tracks in here. It's probably the most in depth I've gone to recording a song, and I'm so happy with the results, man. Especially my first time in a month of not touching Pro Tools. Super stoked with how it came out. I'm doing a lot of different things with my voice that I never imagined myself doing, and it doesn't suck, or at least I don't think so. So yeah, that's on my Patreon. It'll probably be released later. I had planned to release the song tomorrow because tomorrow would have been my mom's birthday. For those of you who don't know, she passed fucking what 17 years ago. Damn. Yeah, so I had the intentions of maybe releasing it on her birthday, just symbolizing that I'm still pushing forward with the shit, with the gifts that she gave me, right? So, yeah. So I'm super proud of the song. I'm about to go on Patreon and do. You see Pro Tools up right now. I'm about to do a Pro Tools breakdown of how I recorded the song, how I did the drums, because I programmed the drums for everything. Super stoked with how that came out because I changed how I did it, especially on the cymbals. The cymbals were like so harsh because like when the people who make Superior Drummer sample the cymbals, they're just fucking they're hitting a cymbal with the mic right in front of it, and you hear a lot of the stick. So it just comes off as super harsh. So I've learned how to diminish that without taking too much of the brightness away, and they're still present, but they're not just like in your face, like you hear the stick fucking clanging on the cymbals so out front in front of the rest of the drums. Anyway, that's a lot of shinfo. I don't know when I'll be back on social media. Maybe tomorrow I'll come, when I release this song, I'll come and reopen the socials and put that up for everyone to listen to. And then after the new year, I'll probably start doing some Talking Brash again. My intention was to stop the Talking Brash stuff for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, and then reload it after the new year, after the holidays. So yeah, I'll get back to doing that. I'm also going to be doing some shit on the side. Those of you that are sports fans, I'm going to have a different channel, Metalhead Sports. I'm working on that. Just more shit to do in my busy schedule. But yeah, I'm going to log off of here. I'm going to go on Patreon. I'm going to do the breakdown of the song that I'm super stoked for. If you guys don't know it, it's patreon.com /Loki Guitar Official. So yeah, look up Loki Guitar Official there on Patreon if you want to see some cool content. I've released some songs that no one else has heard. I've done... Oh, I also released the MP3 of All the Cars Behind Me, re-recorded version. So yeah, Melts Away is coming up next. I also have a little one that I probably shouldn't release, but I'm going to anyway for your Christmas listening. It's a unreleased Michael Graves song that I recorded for him, but he never did anything with it. So yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, fucking good talking to you guys. I'll see you on Talking Brash after the new year, and I'll pop in every now and again. Thank you guys for your patience. I haven't been feeling well. I'm starting to feel better now. And yeah, dude.